let's start. Equation. Equation reducible to a pair of linear equation and word problems. Okay. So in the last.
Mom, could you explain one of the questions from the previous assignment? The first question.
Yeah. Can you tell me the question? Satya, which assignment? Either you tell me the assignment number.
A3.
Yes, Satya, again, please. Assignment number. Oh.
It's A3.
So you're asking first question, Satya? Satya, A3, which question? Am I audible?
First question.
First question. The ratio of income of 2% is 9:7. Okay. And the ratio of the expenditure is 4. This question, I think I explained you in the class already. If you see this question, see, let me show you. I've explained this question. A3 I've given you. See, question. I've already explained you in the class. The ratio of incomes of 2% is 9:7, and the ratio of the expenditure is 4:3. Okay, if each of them manages. Okay, whatever classes we do here, okay, I upload your in the lecture. Okay, video is uploaded after 1 day, Safia, and all the written things are uploaded just after the class. Okay, after the class, just have a look over those questions. Okay, because if you will just have a look only, then you can solve questions based on the same questions. Okay, so yeah, here you see the ratio of income of 2% is 9:7. So ratio of income is telling 9:7. Okay, and the ratio of expenditure is 4:3. If each of them manages to save 2,000 per month, okay, earning है 9K उस format में, and expenditure है 4, and he's saving 2,000. Okay, but since it's a ratio, so what we are going to assume that the income of 2%, okay, because the ratio of income of 2% is saying 9:7. So the income of 2% be 9x, 7x, and the expenditure you are assuming 4y, 3y. Okay, and this you have to मतलब ये अपने जहन में आप लोग कर लो कि whenever the numbers are in a ratio, जब भी कोई नंबर रेशियो में होता है तो हम एक कांस्टेंट टर्म उसको रेशियो से जब उठाते हैं तो एक कांस्टेंट उसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई करना हमारा मस्ट होता है. लाइक इट इज रिटन x and y are in the ratio 2:3. So x की वैल्यू अगर आप डायरेक्टली लेते हो तो डायरेक्टली 2 नहीं ले सकते हो, 2k लोगे. ठीक है, मैं हमेशा k, क्यों? क्योंकि वो रेशियो आपका रेशियो है, एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू नहीं है. ठीक है, 2:3 मे बी कुछ कैंसिल करने के बाद आया हो, लाइक 4:6 को कैंसिल करने के, 4:9 को कैंसिल कर, कुछ ऐसा नंबर हो, सो कैंसिल करने के बाद आपको फाइनल आंसर 2:3 मिला. ठीक है, सो व्हेनेवर यू फाइंड द एनी नंबर इज रिटन इन रेशियो, सो यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई अ कांस्टेंट देयर. ओके, एंड इन द एंड वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड दैट कांस्टेंट. सो उसी तरह से आप देखो द रेशियो ऑफ इनकम जो है, जो इनकम है वो 9 and 7 के रेशियो में. सो हियर आई एम मल्टीप्लाइंग द x as a constant. Okay, because we are solving numeric linear equations, so I'm assuming the income of 2% be 9x and 7x. Okay, because it is given 9:7, and the expenditure is 4y and 3y. So if you understood how I am taking 9x, 7x, 3y, 4y.
Yeah.
Okay, now it is said that both the person are saving 2,000. दोनों ही लोग 2,000. Both of them are saving 2,000. Okay, so for the first person, your income is 9k and his expenditure is 4y is equal to, expenditure means he is spending that much money. So spend कर दे रहा है तो फाइन जो इनकम उसने अर्न की उसमें से वो सब्ट्रैक्ट हो गया. Okay, his expenditure. Okay, so he's using those money. ठीक है, it is given 2,000. And for second person, what is there? What is income? It is 7k, 7x. Okay, and it is expenditure is 3y, and he is also saving 2,000. So this is your first equation and this is your second equation. Okay, now you have to solve both the problem or both the linear equation. Okay, since it is inside the elimination method, try to do with the elimination method. In exam it is just ask you to solve the sum, so you can use any of the method: elimination, substitution, or cross multiplication. Okay, Satya, do you want the full means full solution or just the equation? Because main thing is the equation. Okay, so now you can solve these equations.
Mom, can you send the screenshot of this solution? Will you send it to me?
You will find it. You will find it in your handouts also. Okay. See, I have written here also. See, here also I have explained. See, Satya, do you access this Class Plus app?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in Class Plus app, you can go inside the maths, class 10th maths. Okay, inside the 10th maths, you will find this code. Go for the code. Okay, the code of this chapter is, you can see, LEQ 10, 10 LEQ 10M03. Okay, LEQ means linear equation. Okay, go to this inside this folder, and inside the folder you will find again two folder. One is the lecture one, and one is your handouts. In the handout, you will find. Oh, I missed. No worries. Okay. So in the what I was saying, in your handouts you will find just this whatever notes I prepare. Okay, and in the lecture one you will find what I write also with notes also. Okay. Now let me. How can I do this? Page is removed. Just a minute. I have one document. Not missing. Okay, I'll see it afterwards. Okay. Now let's try to this. Nothing else is to move now. Let me see. Difference. Okay, so Sophia, let's start with the equation reducible to a pair of linear equation word powers, word problems, okay, and word problems. Word problems we'll see afterwards, okay. In the previous class, I have told you this. Okay, sometimes you will see they are not proper linear equation, okay. You will find the proper linear equation is not there, okay. Maybe I'll see this example, I'll copy this example, and then I will explain it. See. Okay, now this is your equation. Now this is not in a proper linear equation. Okay, you can see it is not written 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. It is written x 2 by x. Okay, it is written in 1 by x form. Okay, so how can you solve this? Okay, there are better way to solve it. Okay, to make it a linear equation. So sometimes you will see that the equations are not in a proper linear equation. Maybe it may be written 2x. It may be written as 2 upon x plus y plus 3 upon x minus y is equal to 13. It may be written in this form, okay, or it may be written in 2 by x plus 1 and 3 by y minus 1 is equal to 13. Okay, so these type of equations are not in a proper linear equation form. Okay, but you need to solve it and get the value of x and y. So how can we make it a linear equation? Okay, so listen, when it is written here, so we are going to assume 1 by x is equal to p or u or anything. Okay, 1 by y is equal to q. Okay, so you can assume u and v also. Okay, so 1 by x we are going to assume as p, and 1 by y we are going to assume q. So the new equation you will get is 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. Now this looks like a linear equation. Okay, now if you are going to put this, so it will be 2p plus 3q is equal to 30. Now this looks like a linear equation or not? Minus 4q is equal to minus 2. Okay. Now you can solve this as a linear equation by any of the methods. See, by the substitution method or elimination or the cross multiplication, whichever you feel like. Okay. Now after solving the value, whatever you get of p, now you are going to put that value in p is equal to 1 by x and q is equal to 1 by y. Okay. And get the value of x or y. Okay. Now, similarly, for these, also you're going to assume 1 upon x plus y is equal to p and 1 upon x minus y is equal to q. And for this also, you are going to assume 1 upon x. It is actually general format I'm writing. 1 upon x plus minus a is equal to p and 1 upon x plus minus, y x minus b is equal to q. Okay. So you can assume this and make the equation as in the form of linear equation, and after that you already know the steps. Okay, now let's see the question based on this. Okay, let me copy the same equation. Okay, now let 1 upon x is equal to p and 1 upon y is equal to q. Okay, now we are going to form the linear equation. So 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. This is your first linear equation. And the second one will be 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. That will be second. Okay. Now we can solve plus minus. You can see multiplying equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3 and adding. Okay, so if you are going to multiply the first equation by 4, 8p plus 12q and this one by 3, 15p. Now this will be cancelled, and here we are going to add. So it will be 23p is equal to, it will be subtracted. So it will be 40 8. Sorry, 46. 46. So P will be 46 upon 23. Okay. Understood, Sophia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we can cancel this more. Okay. 23 ones are or 23 twos are. Okay, so P value is equal to 2. Okay. And what is P? Okay, let us first find the value of, from P only, let's find the value of Q. Okay, so you can put in any of the equation. Okay, let's put in the first equation. 2P plus 3Q is equal to 13. Okay, so you can write it as 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3Q is equal to 13, which imply that Q value is equal to 9 by 3, which imply Q value is equal to 3. Okay, so you have got the value of P is equal to 2 and Q is equal to 3. But P is equal to 1 upon X. Okay, yes. So what it will be, that 2 is equal to 1 upon X, which implies that X is equal to 1 upon 2, and Q is equal to 1 upon Y, which implies that 3 is equal to 1 upon Y, which implies that Y is equal to 1 upon 3. Okay, so you have got the solution as X is equal to 1 upon 2 and Y is equal to 1 upon 3. Understood, Sophia? Any doubt in this?
So, ma'am, will you explain it again?
Yeah, okay. Have you understood the question? This question, you have to solve equation. Okay, it's written here. Solve the following pair of equation and verify the solution. Now you can see the equation is not in the proper format of linear equation. Okay, it is not in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1. Yes, a2x plus b2x plus c2. So it is not in the proper format of linear equation. So how can we make it in the proper format? And you can see it is written on the, in both the equation it is 1 by x and in both the equation it is 1 by y. Okay, you can write it as like 2 1 upon x, okay, plus 3 into 1 upon y is equal to 13. In this format you can write it now. Okay, so the x is in 1 by x. Okay, so to make it proper linear equation, so that the solving our linear equation become easy, we are assuming that 1 upon x is p. We are letting that 1 upon x is p and 1 upon y is q. Okay, after putting this value of 1 upon x as p and 1 upon y as q in the given equation, we get a proper linear equation. Okay, we get a proper linear equation. Okay, 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. Instead of 1 upon x, I have written p, and instead of 1 upon y, I have written q. Okay, so 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. Okay, now you can see this is a proper linear equation. Now, after that, I am solving the linear equation with the elimination method. I have chosen the elimination method and solving it. So in elimination method, what I have to do, I have to eliminate one of the variable. Okay, so you can see here plus 3q, the variable the q is in plus and minus. Okay, so what I'm doing for eliminating, I am making the coefficient of q same and adding both the equation. So to make the coefficient value of q same, I am multiplying the equation number 1 with 4, so that 3 multiplied by 4 will give me 12, and equation number second I am multiplying by 3, so again 3 multiplied by 4 will give me 12, and plus after adding 12q minus 12q will give you 0. Okay, but as we cannot only multiply with q only, we have to multiply with the whole equation, so I am multiplying the equation number 1 with 4 and equation number 2 with 3. Okay, now you see here I have multiplied, so your first equation become, after multiplying 8p plus 12q is equal to 52. And your second equation after multiplying by 3 becomes 15p minus 12q is equal to minus 6. So now plus minus 12q are eliminated. Now we are left with only one variable, that is p. Doing the other, so we got 23p is equal to 46. So p is equal to 46 upon 23, which leaves us with p is equal to 2. We have got the value of p as 2. Okay. Now we are substituting value of p in equation first. Okay, I'm keeping the value of p that we have got, p is equal to 2 in the equation number first. So what was equation number first? That is 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. Now in this equation, I'm putting the value of p, which is 2. So we have got the value of q as 3. Okay, now we have got the value of p and q, but we need to find the value of x and y. Okay, but what is the value of x? But we have assumed p is equal to 1 upon x. Yes, we have assumed p is equal to 1 upon x. So x will be equal to 1 upon p. Okay, so x will be equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, q is 1 upon y. So that means y will be equal to 1 upon q. That means q will be 1 upon 3. Okay, so this is the value we have got. Understood? Now any doubts, Sophia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's see one more question. Okay, now question number 2 I am taking. Okay, I have to write the question number 2. You have to solve for x and y. Okay, and what is the equation? 5 upon x plus 1. Okay, minus 2 upon y minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, this is your first equation, and your second equation is 10 upon x plus 1 plus 2 upon y minus 1 is equal to 5 by 2. Okay, where x is not equal to minus 1 and y is not equal to 1. That means the denominator is not 0. Okay, it is telling you from this statement. Okay, now here you can see it is written 1 upon x plus 1, x upon a, x plus a. Okay, and the second one is both the equation you can see x plus 1, 1 upon x plus 1, 1 upon x plus 1, 1 upon y minus 1, 1 upon y minus 1. So to make it a proper linear equation, what we are going to do, I am assuming that is it offline? 1 upon x plus 1 is equal to u, I am assuming, and you can assume anything, and 1 upon y minus 1 is equal to v. Okay. Okay, understood? Now, if we will again form the equation, so it will be 5u, it will be 5u minus 2v is equal to 1 upon 2 equation first, and 10u plus 2v is equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is equation number second. Understood till here? How I have formed the equation? Safiya, any doubt how this equation is formed?
No.
Okay, so we have assumed, we have put the value of 1 upon x plus 1 as u and 1 upon y minus 1 as v in the given equation, and then we have formed the equation as a linear equation. Okay, now after that we can solve. See, you can see plus minus, both are having 2v, and easily we can solve because the coefficient of v is already safe. Okay, so on adding first and second, we get, okay, when you will add both the equations, so you will get as 15u will be equal to what? You have to add 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So 6 by 2. Okay. So u will be equal to 3 by 15. Okay. So it will give you 1 upon 5. 3 by 15, which implies u is equal to 1 upon 5. Okay. Now we are going to substitute this value. Value of u in equation. You can put the value of u in any of the equation. I am putting it first. Okay, so it will be 5u minus 2v is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay, so u value is 5. So v value will be equal to, this will be 1. So v is equal to, so it will be 1 by 4. Okay, so what you got? 1 upon 4. Understood? Now, you see here, we have put u is equal to 1 upon x. Okay, so u is equal to 1 upon 1 upon x plus 1. Okay, and we have got, I will do it with another pen which will get confused. Okay, so u is equal to 1 upon x plus 1. Yes, am I right? And so which will imply that 1 upon 4, u value is what? 1 upon 5. 1 upon 5 is equal to 1 upon x plus 1. Okay, so we get that x plus 1 is equal to 5, which imply x is equal to 4. Okay, now v is equal to 1 upon y minus 1, which implies that 1 upon 4 is equal to 1 upon y minus 1. Okay, which implies y minus 1 is equal to 4. So y is equal to 5. Understood, Safiya? Any doubt? Okay.
No.
Okay, now this is another type of question. X plus 4y. Question. Okay, so it is x plus 4y is equal to 27xy. Okay, understood? And it is written x plus 2y is equal to 21xy. Now here you can see again it is not in the form of linear equation. Nor it is 1 upon, it is not written in 1 upon x or 1 upon y or 1 upon x plus 1, but you can see here you can see the multiple x and y. Okay, so how can you solve this? What we are going to do to solve this equation, we are going to multiply both the equation, divide both the equation from x multiplied by y. Okay, understood? So when you will, you can write dividing both equation xy. Okay, when you will divide both equation by xy, so first one is x. When you will divide x by xy, जब x को xy से divide करोगे आप, so you will get 1 upon y, okay, plus 4 upon x is equal to 27. Understood? Now this is your first equation. Okay. Now second one, if you divide, so again 1 upon y plus 2 upon x is equal to 21. This is your second equation. Now the equation that you have got, it is in the form of, again it is not in the proper format of linear equation. It is in the form of 1 upon x, 1 upon y. Okay. So now we are assuming that 1 upon y is equal to, first time assume 1 upon x. Let me use in color. 1 upon x is equal to, let 1 upon x is equal to p and 1 upon y is equal to q. Okay. So what equation we will be forming? Q plus 4p is equal to 27. This is your equation number 3rd. And here you are going to form Q plus 2p is equal to 21 is equal to equation number 4. Okay. Understood? Now we are subtracting, both are QQ, so we can just directly subtracting equation second from first. Okay, so what we will get? Q minus Q will be cancelled. 4p minus 2p will be 2p. 27 minus 21 will be 6. Okay, so p is equal to 3. We got p is equal to 3. Okay, now from this p is equal to 3, we are going to find Q value. Okay, how can we find the value of Q? Q is equal to 21 from equation second. Okay, Q is equal to 21 minus 2p. Okay, so Q is equal to 21 minus 6, which will imply that Q is equal to, will not be imply, sign will be here, equal to sign will be here. Q is equal to 15. Okay, so we have got the value of Q as 15. Okay, now still our step is not over just here. We have P is equal to 1 upon X. Okay, so X is equal to 1 upon P, which implies that X is equal to 1 upon 3, and Y is equal to 1 upon Q, which implies that Y is equal to 1 upon 15. Now your step is complete. Okay, now you have got the value of X and Y. Okay, any doubts, Safia? Okay, so just go through this. Okay, that how to solve, how to make the linear equation. See, the steps after forming the equation, after making the equation as in the form of linear equation, your steps remain the same. Okay, in whichever steps you, if it is not mentioned in the question that you have to follow elimination or substitution or cross multiplication, then in whichever of the 3 methods you are comfortable, you can solve the question in that. Okay, both you can solve the linear equation and get the value. Okay, but before that, if you are finding these type of format, you have to make it as a linear equation. Okay, now here it was written xy, so xy को हम directly solve नहीं कर सकते. So first I divided whole the equation with xy, then I got in the form of 1 upon y, 1 upon x, then I assumed it, and in the form 1 upon y as pq and 1 upon x as p, and then I have solved the question. Okay, understood? So in the assignment, I think next assignment that you will get is of cross multiplication. Okay, after that you will get this assignment. Okay, now today it's already 43, so I will not start this word problem. Okay, because this is again having some detail. I have to tell you the details. Okay, that what are the different types of word problem that you will come across. Okay, and how to solve them. Little tips. Okay, so how to solve them. Okay, and then 1 or 2 questions we will be solving. Okay, so I am ending the class here.